You're coming out with a new album after 15 years. The fans I see are very excited for your comeback. Do you think people miss rock?
Miss Rock.
Look, we're definitely not the only representatives of rock, but we definitely feel that maybe at this level, right? Instead of just songs or, some digital releases or just like, I think a lot of bands from our generation, there's a lot of great bands, but I think like we could have done as well. We sometimes we put out albums because we're supposed to put out albums, right? And it's what you need to tour. And by the way, it's financially great for the bands and be paid to do an album and stuff. But for us, unfortunately, we don't do it for those reasons. We only do albums that we really are passionate about and release music that we're passionate about. And I think a lot of our bands from our generation sometimes don't do that as much as they should. So yeah, I think fans might be starved for some rock and roll, but I think it's not just that. I think they're starved for a band that is demanding their attention and is hungry still, even at our age, where we get on stage, nothing has ever changed. We still, when we record a song, when we record an album, we write a song, we still feel like our 17, 18-year-old selves, and our bones and our bodies feel a little bit different on stage, but spiritually and psychologically and physically and passionately, I think maybe that's what's missing.
And More Than Words turns 33 in August this year, if I'm correct. And it's still Extreme's biggest hit. Like, people can't get enough of it. Do you ever get tired of playing this song, or is it still like 33 years ago?
Yeah.
The good thing about what you said when you mentioned something like 33 years, or it's like I told you before, when we get together or we perform, we're always in the moment. We don't think about how old something is, or we don't think about, a lot of times people ask us, you compare this album to Porn and Graffiti or compare this to that. We don't sound anything like Queen, but I think philosophically we're a lot like Queen, where we don't really, pardon my Portuguese, we don't give a fuck what people think, we don't really care, we're in our bubble as an artist should be. We're in the moment and we don't compare, we don't write another More Than Words. We don't look to try to we don't care if somebody says it's too modern or it's too heavy or it's not this or it's not that. We'll actually, the second people start criticizing what we are and what we're not, that's when we know we're doing our jobs. That's when we're being true artists, selfishly doing what we're doing. And when it comes to More Than Words, it's the same thing. It's this, when we get on stage and we play it, it's a highlight every night for us, because why wouldn't any artist want the whole audience to sing this song with you? A song that they created, a song that they wrote. It's a blessing. It's a big blessing for us, and we know that we also know that Extreme fans don't only know that song, even though it could be our biggest hit in the mainstream. It's not their favorite. We talk to a lot of our fans, it's not their favorite song, the fans, right? And it's a song they love, but More Than Words, when a song goes to #1, it goes to a lot of casual fans and a lot of fans of just hits, right? So, whenever we do a show with our fans, it's never about More Than Words, or, it's about seeing the band live and having a connection with them,
Wow.